Once there were those who ignored you, but now they're not just watching, they're protecting you. Those who spoke your name in whispers are now defending you loudly. When the system wanted to silence you, the people became a shield. Ordinary people showed extraordinary courage. They have now become a circle around you, invisible but indestructible. Because they understood, when you fall, they fall too. This is no longer just your struggle. This is a picture of awakening. A call for truth that makes the silent speak, that encourages the fearful. And this call is about to break the chains. Are you ready? Then write 888 in the comments, because this time the people are marching with you, and no force can stop this march. The world shifts in strange ways. Yesterday, they walked past you with cold indifference, their words cutting through your confidence like winter wind. Today, those same voices clash in thunderous debate all over you. They've created storms. In your absence, hurricanes of regret spin wildly out of control. Look at them now, the very ones who dismissed your worth, who pushed you to society's edges, have transformed into fierce advocates. Their voices rise above the crowd. They fight for your recognition with unexpected passion, desperate to rewrite the narrative they helped create. Not everyone welcomes this change. Across the battlefield of opinion, faces darken with resentment. These others watch with narrowed eyes as your former tormentors become your champions. Why defend them now? They mutter, uncomfortable with your rising status, threatened by your silent victory. Your name echoes across social media, through text messages, and in heated conversations at street corners and coffee shops. They never saw your worth until someone else did. The cosmic tides have shifted. The universal scales now tip in your favor, chosen one. What you're experiencing is no coincidence. It's divine orchestration, unfolding exactly as foretold. The energy speaks volumes. Those who cast you aside now scramble to reclaim their place in your realm. Just like a lighthouse that doesn't chase the ships, but still draws them safely to shore, you've stood tall, unwavering, shining in silence. And now the ships, some that once drifted away, others that doubted the light, are steering themselves back toward you. Not because you begged, not because you proved anything, but because the truth doesn't have to shout to be seen. It just is. They sense it. They feel it. The power you've cultivated in silence has become undeniable. It's not ego. It's not noise. It's resonance. The kind of strength that vibrates through the walls of doubt and sends tremors through the illusions others built around your name. Those who once called you foolish, dramatic, or delusional, they're waking up in the middle of the night, heart pounding, remembering the light they tried to forget. The very light they laughed at is now the only thing that makes sense to them in a world falling apart. And look at them now, the same ones who walked away from your truth, now linger at the edge of your energy, hoping you'll notice their presence, praying for an open door. They lurk, not with pride, but with hesitation, not with certainty, but with hope, because deep down, they know you were never wrong. They were just not ready. So don't be surprised when old faces return. Don't be shocked when critics become curious. That's what light does. It draws even the most reluctant hearts back into orbit. You've become a gravitational force in a world that's lost its center. Keep shining. Keep standing. The ones who once ran from your truth will soon testify to it. And not because you changed, but because your truth never did. The ones who treated your presence as optional now recognize it as essential. Someone who placed you in painful circumstances has undergone a spiritual awakening. Their consciousness has expanded, to finally comprehend the depth of what they sacrificed. When they betrayed your trust, their realization burns them from within. Every morning they wake with your energy imprinted on their spirit. Every night they lie awake confronting the magnitude of their mistake. The cosmic forces have aligned to reveal your true worth to them. Their spiritual DNA has been permanently altered by your absence. The void you left behind screams your value into their soul daily. Where once they saw only fragments of your light, now they witness the full spectrum of your divine radiance blazing across their consciousness. What they dismissed as ordinary, they now recognize as extraordinary. What they took for granted, they now perceive as irreplaceable. The universe has removed their spiritual blindness, forcing them to see what was always before them: your undeniable significance in the cosmic order. If you feel the abundance of divine love in your heart, now is the time to share it. You can help spread God's blessings by clicking the super thank you button on YouTube and contributing $20 or more. This divine gift will touch not only your life, but the souls of many through this platform. Each of you has a sacred place in God's grand design, and your generosity will be the fruit of our prayers. Act now. Share your blessings to glorify His kingdom, for you were created to do even greater things in God's loving hands. May God bless you. The universe works in precise patterns. Those who weren't prepared for your frequency now obsess over what they lost. Your absence created a void they cannot fill with lesser energies. They attempted to replace you with hollow substitutes, only to discover that your unique vibration remains unmatched in this earthly realm. Look at how they struggle now. The one who couldn't commit, who played with your energy as if it were infinite and always available, now perceives you as whole, complete, and self-sufficient. They recognize too late that you never needed their validation. They needed yours. Warfare erupts in the shadows over your energy. The spiritual battle lines have been drawn. Your name sparks conflict in rooms you don't even occupy. The person who once wronged you now stands as your defender, challenging anyone who dares speak against you. Their transformation confuses those around them. Why protect the one you previously harmed? They ask. They don't understand the spiritual awakening that has occurred, how your energy continues to influence realms beyond your physical presence. Conflict erupts as your past connection defends your honor against others who wish to diminish you. They correct misconceptions. They challenge false narratives. They risk their position in certain circles to ensure your name receives the respect it deserves. This defender knows the truth of your essence in ways others cannot comprehend. Jealousy stirs among those watching this unfold. They send waves of negative energy toward you, attempting to disrupt your peace. They cannot accept that someone would fight for you so passionately after previously causing you pain. Their limited perception prevents them from understanding the profound transformations occurring between souls. If you feel God's presence, you can tap the join button below to become part of the first chosen ones and receive the most important revelations early. Systems collapse without your stabilizing energy. Relationships deteriorate without your mediating presence. Projects stagnate without your creative input. Your absence teaches lessons your presence never could. The universe demands acknowledgement. Someone prepares to publicly recognize how they mistreated your divine essence. Their confession approaches not as a performance for sympathy, but as necessary realignment with cosmic truth. They can no longer contain the recognition of your value within their private thoughts. Past connections Openly challenge anyone who speaks against you in social gatherings. The shift startles witnesses. Those who once participated in diminishing your light now find themselves silenced by unexpected advocates. The cosmic irony unfolds perfectly. Your defenders emerge from the ranks of former detractors. The person who inflicted the deepest wounds now positions themselves as your most passionate supporter in social situations. Their behavior confuses mutual connections. The transformation appears sudden to outside observers who remain unaware of the internal reckonings that preceded this public shift. Visible tension crackles between those fighting for recognition in your life. Their competition generates uncomfortable energy in shared spaces. They monitor each other's movements. They analyze each other's intentions. They scrutinize each other's words about you. The power struggle over your attention creates fractures in formerly solid alliances. Groups once united in undermining your position now fracture along new lines. Their shared foundation, criticism of your energy, has disintegrated, leaving nothing to bind them together. Watch as they turn against each other, revealing the fragility of connections built on negative foundations. Former allies transform into opponents as they compete for the privilege of your forgiveness. The scramble reveals their true characters. Some approach with genuine remorse. Others strategize manipulative returns. Your enhanced discernment distinguishes between authentic transformations and tactical performances. Those who participated in gossip about your character now face karmic consequences precisely calibrated to their actions. The universal scales balance with perfect precision. The energy they directed toward you returns to them multiplied. Their discomfort serves as necessary spiritual correction. The social networks that once excluded your presence disintegrate without the binding force of your energy. Their superficial connections cannot sustain themselves without a common focus. As they scatter in different directions, the emptiness of their previous unity becomes painfully apparent to all involved. Your independence radiates at frequencies that demand attention. The self-sufficiency you've cultivated during periods of isolation now serves as a magnetic force, drawing others back toward your sphere of influence. They recognize the fortress you've built requires no external support to stand magnificent. The intuitive abilities you've refined frighten those operating at lower vibrations. Your capacity to perceive beyond surface presentations threatened their carefully constructed facades. They retreated from your awareness, uncomfortable with being truly seen. Now they return, willing to be perceived in their authentic state. The growth you've experienced during periods of separation attracts corresponding frequencies into your experience. New connections resonating with your elevated vibration appear precisely when needed. These alignments confirm your position in the cosmic orchestration exactly where you belong, exactly when you belong there. Your silence, powerful beyond measure, has granted others the space to recognize what they sacrificed when they dismissed your essence. The absence of your voice created room for their internal dialogue to emerge. In that quiet space, truth echoed loudly. Their awakening required your withdrawal. People who maintained their silence when you suffered now find their voices as your vocal advocates. Dear brothers and sisters, may God's peace be upon you today. I am here to remind you of a profound truth. Our existence is grounded in God's divine plan, unshaken by the temporal concerns of the world. As the Bible says, whatever is done in faith will return to God in abundant blessing. Luke 6:38. Like that great oak tree, our roots are deeply rooted in God's universal truth. Every step we take, every stand we take, is secured by His strength. And now, you are being offered the opportunity to be part of that blessing. When you use the Super Thank You button and donate $100, this movement will return to you 100-fold in abundance. Their delayed support emerges not from manipulation, but from a weakened conscience. Their previous inaction weighed heavily upon their spirits until defense of your character became spiritual necessity. Someone who participated directly in causing your pain now stands as your most passionate protector. Their transformation confounds outside observers who cannot perceive the internal reckonings that preceded this shift. Their defense of you serves as public atonement for private transgressions against your spirit. Past connections make tangible sacrifices to protect your reputation in circles where your presence is missed. They correct misconceptions at personal cost. They redirect narratives at the expense of their positions. They establish boundaries that jeopardize their status. Their protection of your name operates as spiritual restitution. The redistribution of allegiances shocks those who anticipated your continued isolation. The cosmic recalibration unfolds with perfect timing. Those who believed you would remain separated from supportive energy now witness the gathering of unexpected allies around your essence. The universe abhors unjust imbalance. Universal forces strategically reveal your value to those who previously refused to acknowledge your worth. The timing unfolds with divine precision. Each revelation occurs exactly when spiritual growth allows for its proper reception. Nothing in this orchestration happens by chance. If you feel God's presence, you can tap the join button below to become part of the first chosen ones and receive the most important revelations early. Cosmic energies systematically expose the genuine intentions of everyone surrounding your experience. Masks dissolve, pretenses crumble, authentic motivations surface into clear view. This necessary unveiling allows you to perceive exactly who stands where in relation to your highest good. Divine timing ensures recognition of your worth arrives at the precise moment to serve your spiritual evolution. Not earlier, which might have stunted your necessary growth, not later, which might have compromised your forward movement. The universal clock maintains perfect accuracy in all matters concerning your spiritual journey. Spiritual awakening compels those who wronged you to seek restoration of cosmic balance through acknowledging their transgressions. Their internal discomfort intensifies until addressed. Their spiritual growth stalls until reconciled. Their energetic progression depends upon proper acknowledgement of harm inflicted upon your divine essence. The stars rearrange themselves in patterns that favor your destiny. Celestial bodies shift their ancient trajectories to align with your purpose. The cosmic revolution centers around your spiritual evolution, creating shockwaves felt by everyone connected to your energy field. Dramatic transformations occur in the lives of those who dismissed your light. Their stability dissolves, their certainties evaporate, their foundations shake. These disruptions serve as necessary catalysts for their spiritual development. The universal law of reciprocity manifests with stunning precision in your experience. Those who withheld respect now find themselves desperately seeking recognition. Those who denied opportunities now find their own possibilities constricting. Those who limited your expression now struggle to find their own voice. Watch as the cosmic boomerang returns with perfect accuracy. Every action directed toward your energy completes its journey back to its origin point. Nothing disappears into the void. Nothing escapes universal accounting. Nothing evades the perfect balance maintained by cosmic forces. The spiritual spotlight now illuminates you with undeniable brilliance. Those who preferred you remain in shadows now shield their eyes from your radiance. They cannot diminish your light any longer. They cannot pretend not to see what stands before them in undeniable clarity. Your strategic withdrawal created an energy vacuum that demands resolution. Nature abhors such emptiness. Those who took your presence for granted now experience the discomfort of your absence with acute awareness. The void you left carries more power than your presence ever could. The magnetic pull of your energy intensifies with distance. Those who pushed you away now find themselves inexplicably drawn back toward your light. They cannot explain the compulsion. They cannot rationalize the attraction. They cannot escape the gravitational force of the connection they previously rejected. Your name echoes in rooms you no longer enter. Your perspective is sought in conversations you no longer join. Your energy is missed in gatherings you no longer attend. Your absence speaks volumes about your significance louder than your presence ever could have communicated. The spiritual void created by your departure forces crucial reckonings among those who remain. Without your mediating energy, conflicts escalate. Without your balancing presence, extremes emerge. Without your grounding influence, instability increases. Your absence serves as a necessary teacher of your value. Your intuition, powerfully accurate, has been validated by unfolding events. The situations you sensed as misaligned have revealed their true nature over time. The connections you questioned have exposed their actual foundations. The warnings you perceived have manifested as predicted. Those who dismissed your concerns now witness the manifestation of exactly what you foresaw. Their disbelief transforms into stunned recognition. The limitations of their perception become painfully apparent as your foresight proves increasingly accurate with each passing day. Your capacity to discern genuine intentions beneath superficial presentations now receives cosmic validation. The masks you detected have fallen away naturally. The performances you identified have concluded their runs. The deceptions you sensed have revealed themselves without your intervention. The spiritual gift of seeing beyond surface appearances, once criticized as paranoia or hypervigilance, now stands acknowledged as divine perception. Those who labeled your awareness as excessive now seek your insights. Those who dismissed your concerns now request your guidance. The cosmic hierarchy undergoes necessary reorganization, with you ascending to your rightful position. Those who attempted to place you beneath them now find themselves repositioned according to divine order. The spiritual realignment occurs regardless of external resistance. Your elevated frequency commands respect from energies operating at lower vibrations. They respond instinctively to the authority of your authentic power. They adjust their approaches accordingly. They modify their expectations appropriately. They recognize the shift in dynamics without requiring explanation. The position you occupy in the spiritual landscape cannot be granted or revoked by earthly authorities. Your placement exists beyond human determination. Your role continues, regardless of external recognition. Your purpose unfolds according to divine scheduling, rather than worldly timing. Those who attempted to diminish your spiritual authority now witness the expansion of your influence beyond their ability to constrain. The cosmic correction cannot be prevented. The energetic realignment cannot be stopped. The divine positioning cannot be altered by human intervention. The struggle intensifies among those seeking restoration to your good graces. They position themselves advantageously. They present their best qualities prominently. They highlight their transformations strategically. The competition reveals the true value they place upon your forgiveness. Some approach with genuine remorse, transformed by the recognition of their transgressions against your spirit. Others arrive with calculated performances, strategizing their return to your good graces. Your refined discernment distinguishes between authentic transformation and tactical manipulation. The desperation increases among those denied re-entry to your energy field. Their attempts grow more frequent, their approaches become more direct, their messages arrive with increasing urgency. Their need for resolution outweighs their previous pride that kept them distant. Watch as they sacrifice previous positions to gain proximity to your light. Observe as they abandon former alliances to align with your energy. Notice as they rearrange priorities to accommodate your requirements. Their actions reveal the genuine value they place upon reconnection to your essence. You stand at the cosmic crossroads of decision. The power of choice remains firmly in your grasp. Every option extends before you with equal validity. No external authority can determine which path serves your highest evolution. The selection belongs exclusively to your discernment. Your personal healing has magnetized new possibilities aligned perfectly with your authentic frequency. These opportunities arrive precisely as your readiness peaks. Nothing manifests prematurely. Nothing appears delayed. The cosmic timing operates with flawless precision in delivering appropriate options. Those who previously dismissed your worth must now witness your ascension from a distance. They observe as you receive everything previously withheld. They watch as you attract connections previously denied. They notice as you access opportunities previously blocked. Their witnessing serves as necessary part of cosmic balance. The authority to determine your path forward remains exclusively yours. External opinions hold no weight in this determination. Outside preferences carry no influence in this decision. Now is the time to share God's blessings by clicking the Super Thank You button on YouTube. You can contribute to His plan and be a part of this divine mission with a donation of $100 or more. Every gift reflects God's generosity, and I believe it will return to you exponentially far beyond your expectations. Remember, His protection and blessing is on your every step and every donation. You become part of His divine plan. You are a strong, radiant being, unshakable as His mighty rock. Witness God's miracles, feel the fruits of your generosity in your soul, and illuminate the world with confidence and courage. Be blessed and let the light of the Lord guide your path. Others' desires exert no pressure on this choice. Your sovereignty stands absolute in matters concerning your spiritual journey. The cosmic orchestration reaches its perfect crescendo. Everyone assumes their designated positions. All energies align according to divine arrangement. The scene unfolds exactly as designed by universal intelligence, operating beyond human comprehension. Those who wronged you now occupy the exact positions required for your spiritual advancement. Some as cautionary examples, others as testimonies to transformation, all as necessary contributors to your evolution. Nothing wasted, nothing superfluous, nothing without purpose. Your journey continues along the precise trajectory designed for your specific spiritual development. The path unfolds neither too quickly nor too slowly. The challenges arrive neither too intensely nor too mildly. The support manifests neither too abundantly nor too sparingly. The divine calibration maintains perfect precision. The resolution of this chapter serves as foundation for your next cosmic expansion. Every experience contributes necessary elements to your spiritual composition. If you feel God's presence, you can tap the join button below, to become part of the first chosen ones and receive the most important revelations early. Every interaction adds crucial components to your energetic structure. Every challenge strengthens essential aspects of your divine nature. You stand exactly where you belong in the cosmic arrangement, positioned perfectly for your continued evolution, surrounded precisely by the energies required for your spiritual advancement, facing exactly the direction necessary for your divine purpose. Nothing about your placement occurs by accident. Everything unfolds by design. Your design, your purpose, your destiny. The ones who wronged you now fight for your attention. They stand up for your honor. Others resent this transformation,